What's that?
Do I have to answer your questions?
You have the right to remain silent in anything you want to do.
Then I'll remain silent, sir.
Okay.
Until you're done with your investigation,
However, what you're leading us to, and this is completely unnecessary. Okay.
So if I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm supposed to prove to you that I'm not doing nothing wrong? Is that how it works? I'm asking a question to you that you're a supervisor.
So, yeah. All right. So let me explain it to you one more time. Okay. You're on property that does not belong to you. Correct. Yes. Because you don't answer questions. But that is correct. 100% truth at this point. An officer sees that you're here, goes out with your vehicle, and sees that the vehicle is occupied by one individual, which is you.
Yes.
That's truth. Okay. So from that point, what are you doing here, sir? Do you live here? No,
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
And that's what I told him.
So do you understand what our job is?
Yes.
Okay.
Investigate away.
If you're not where you're supposed to be, go knock on their door.
He would tell me. Now, let's say this.
Listen,
if I would have answered all your questions,
we would be done.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So what's the
you're
difference?
making this more
so
difficult.
So what's the difference? If I would answer your question.
Listen. A reasonable person would answer those questions. Okay? And they would understand that when a law enforcement officer stops you in a vehicle, that you're required to identify yourself at that point.
Okay, I'll make sure with the chief if that's correct, because that's why I'm recording this.
That's
because
fine. We're recording too.
Then I'll take it up a little higher and find out if if everything that you guys have done from the moment that I started recording was correct. We'll find out, because I know I'm not doing nothing wrong.
You're absolutely doing something wrong by not identifying yourself at this point.
Have I committed a crime?
What's that?
Have I committed a crime?
Have you committed a crime?
Yes.
As far as what? Trespassing?
Trespassing.
Yes, you have.
So the law for trespassing, don't I have to be told to leave in order for me to be trespassed?
What's that?
Don't I have to be told to leave a place in order to be trespassed?
You could be, yes. All right, but if it's posted, no. Or if the resident calls and says there's somebody here and I don't want him here,
did someone
we can
call?
come make contact with you.
Did someone call?
And identify you.
Know.
No one called.
Okay.
Again, I don't understand why you're making this more difficult than it needs to be.
I have my reasons, but I'm not gonna do.
Well, you did this last time too.
I'm not
at the park.
I'm not gonna divulge.
So it's
that.
not something new with you.
What did I do last time at the park?
The exact same thing with this officer.
And what happened?
What's that?
What happened that time?
You ended up identifying yourself once I spoke to you.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I didn't show anything. Did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
You identified yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that's why. So
okay.
So
in
again,
that time,
if you have an issue with the way things are being handled, I have no problem with talking to you.
And I do, and that's why I'm recording this, because I have my reasons. Now I'm gonna let you do your job. I'm not stopping you from doing that.
No.
Is that true?
What you're doing right
because,
now?
Look,
listen,
don't I have the right to remain silent?
You always have the right to remain silent.
If you haven't told me I committed a crime.
Do you have a driver's license?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so see, here we go. So you expect us to let you drive off?
What have I done wrong?
I've already told you that.
What?
You're on property that does not belong to you.
How
correct?
do you know that?
What's that?
How do you know that?
Because I know you do not live here.
Who told you this information?
What's that?
Who told you this information?
That's from knowing the community. The street that we drive down hundreds of times every single day. Okay?
So you know everyone
again,
that lives here. No, I'm asking a question. You know everyone that lives here. You know all their friends. You know everybody. You know everybody that's doing business here. You know everybody that works here. Is that correct? And I don't.
That's not correct.
And I don't belong. Just the way I look there, I don't belong there, right?
People don't park right there on somebody's front lawn that don't live here. You understand that, right?
I don't answer questions, sir.
So
you keep asking questions that I don't want to answer. So
it's just
don't I have the right to not answer the questions I don't want to answer?
You cannot answer whatever you want.
So I remain silent. So whatever question you ask, I'll plead the fifth. I'll stay quiet.
Okay.
And I'll let you do what you gotta do. Like I said, I know I'm not doing nothing wrong. I know I'm not doing nothing wrong.
No one's even saying you're doing anything wrong.
So why am I being detained? Why is he asking for my license when nobody has called? Nobody has told me to leave. My car wasn't off. Oh, was it off?
You started driving.
I'm asking, was my car?
I don't know.
You don't answer questions either?
I said I don't know.
I'm sorry, just playing. Sorry.
Right, look,
I get nervous.
I'm done with you.
Okay, go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
Are you gonna identify yourself or not?
What's gonna happen if I don't show any identification?
Well, I can't let you leave because I don't know if you have a driver's license.
Then I'll
Does that
stay
make
here.
sense?
Do you want me to turn off the car? Turn it off? Keys on board? Because sir, I haven't been told to leave. I was in the little.
Listen.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
As far as you haven't been told to leave, and that you were just parked here.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Last time I spoke to you, Chief, he told me that nobody should have kicked me out of that place. That I was in a public place. I was kicked out of it.
Okay.
So my thing is this: who took you saying just because of your knowledge of the people that live here? Now, where's the sign that I says that I can't park there to turn around to do anything?
Listen.
No, I was gonna finish, but I'll let you.
I understand where you're going with this, all right? And you have a valid point, okay? As far as, are there no trespassing signs posted on the property? I don't see any, okay? So I'll agree with you on
What
that.
if I was looking for land?
Listen.
What if I'm looking for information to buy?
Then let me ask you this.
Which I am, by the way. But go ahead.
Let me ask you this, okay? Just, again, we can play this game all day.
I'm not playing no games, sir. This is my life. I have to be sure of what I...
Are you going to let me talk, or are you going to continue? All right. However, most people, when they come into contact with law enforcement, all right, will state, hey, what are you doing here? You're on private property. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I will be leaving. Okay? You understand that? Or they'll say, oh, well, I'm checking out this land because I'm interested in buying it and I saw it's for sale.
I'm playing the fifth every time you ask a question. So if I stay quiet, I don't want you to
Listen,
think
man,
it's... No,
you're really not worth my time. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay? Because
I feel sorry for that, bro.
I mean, you're really not.
Okay.
Okay? You need to leave.
I'm trying to leave. As soon as your cop pulled behind me, I tried to leave. He didn't even have to say anything.
Listen.
As soon as he pulled behind me, I knew that it was going to be a problem, that I was parked there, that because he said I was parked. So I tried leaving.
If you knew
I wasn't going to go.
You were doing nothing wrong.
Let me finish. I wasn't going to go back because he was blocking my path.
Gotcha.
At that point, what am I going to do? There's another exit. So nowhere says you can't drive through there to here. There's nothing. And then if people didn't want
your involvements, yeah, on this tag, I understand what you're saying. All right. I'm just